trash, guys. All right, we're live in our brand new studio for the first time. Welcome in.
Tammy.
Let's go, Tammy. What episode number are we
I'm not sure.
on?
Still working on getting the computer set up.
Yeah, guys.
So guaranteed full stream on Thursday.
Pretty pumped. It's freaking beautiful in here. We got all our plants. It's so nice. I'm so excited. We're dropping
Drop
a tool.
tool. Okay.
Come on. Can I be excited or what? So I just wanted to throw a bunch of mugs today. So that's what we're gonna do. Got all our clay weight out. And I think we got the big ones on top. So these are all going to be our 16-ounce mug. Nice. See how it goes.
Bonzai, said I.
Hi.
Felipe Garbe said cuckoo, JLGT.
Cuckoo! Let's go. Wow.
Jane said, hey Swan fam, love the new setup.
Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Still on a temporary table as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a new table to throw on.
Yeah, right now the table we're using is just one of those plastic folding tables and definitely needs to be a nicer table. A little lower too, kind of high. That's okay. We'll make do, right? Nice. Alright, sponge. That's what we need.
Jane said, missed everyone and watching the stream. Glad to be back.
Butter your tubing. Just in time, too. First day in the actual new studio. Alright, from right in the center, we're going to open up our mug. And we have about a 1/4 inch on the bottom. Just compress.
Mom said, don't get in a hurry to have to fix everything immediately. Take your time, a little here, a little there.
Oh, that's great advice. Thank you, Bonsai. Really, the studio is the most important part so we can be as efficient as possible.
Jane said, are you all moved out of the other place?
Not yet. We're still sleeping there.
Took your guys' advice. We reached out to our friend. We just have to move the bed, which we cannot fit in our car. And then we'll pretty much be done. And Gail said, what time did you start? I just got the notification.
Oh, we just started. You're right on time. Let's go. I'm so excited, guys.
We're trying to get the computer set up, but it's just a lot of cords.
Yeah, we're going to have to make sure that we have everything wired the right way, but it's looking good so far. So only vertical today.
Nancy said, hey youngins, studio looks good, hope you love it.
See? you. Shout out to Nancy. We actually got your juicer shipped out yesterday. We're gonna have to ship out some more stuff tomorrow too. We have some packing materials coming in the mail.
We got Nancy's order shipped out yesterday. Should have gotten an email for the tracking. So look out for that. Fonda said it's not about the feed, it's about the family.
Mm-hmm.
Just glad to see everyone today.
Hey.
How's everybody feeling? Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone had a great weekend.
Took it easy actually this weekend. It was nice.
Gilson, how's the move going?
It's going really well. Yeah, we really got most of almost everything out of the house except for the things that we need a truck for. So I guess this week, yeah, our friend Megan said they would be able to help us out moving. So whenever that happens, we will be here full time. This tool.
The only thing left over there is the bed, the TV, and the TV console, which is all things that are just too big to fit in our car.
Yeah.
And little guy.
And little guy.
But we did bring little guy over here for a couple hours.
Oh my gosh, right?
He was not happy.
He was definitely not happy.
He found a dark corner
And posted up, yeah.
sat there for a couple hours.
I think once we're in here and he has some comfy spots to go to, because it's like we didn't have any furniture or a couch or, nothing comfy. I think he'll get the hang of it real quick.
Tammy said 8 out of 10.
Let's go! 8 out of 10!
Bobba said 10 out of 10 today. The sky is clear and we're approaching 70 degrees.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And we got Adirondack Earthenware in the chat.
Let's go! Sai! What a great day to see you again.
Hey dudes, long time no talk. Looks like you guys are doing well.
We're doing super freaking awesome. First day in our new place. We've been talking about it for so long that owning a home was a part of our dream and our vision, so we finally accomplished a big goal and closed on a house. We're in our home. Yo, we've been thinking about you, Sai. Hope you're doing really good.
And you said, did you both grow up in Florida?
We did not, so, well, I kind of grew up a little bit everywhere, but mostly Pennsylvania for me. I mean, would you say mostly Arizona for you?
Arizona and Philadelphia.
Arizona and Philadelphia. I grew up in, the Harrisburg area, Pennsylvania, but I moved to Philadelphia, and that's where Nick and I met.
We got John Helton in the chat.
What's up, Dawn?
And Gail did say, little guy will get used to it once he eats and sleeps there.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Alright, scrolling at the bottom.
Gail said, studio looks good.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Gail.
Once we get all the cameras set up, you'll be able to have a
really nice view.
see a little bit more than the vertical.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what it even looks like on there. Well, we are making mugs today because that's what I want to make. First day.
Janine said, so nice. You have your own home now in Florida, much nicer than renting.
Ugh. 100%. Right?
And Don said, checking on my jar work.
Hey, we actually have your jar finished and Cadence's jar. And I think tomorrow we're going to ship some more stuff, so it should go out tomorrow. What is that?
I don't know.
I'm hearing some random noises outside.
Is it an ice cream truck?
It might be an ice cream truck. It kind of sounds like a baby's toy, though. It's gotta be an ice cream truck. It's like getting closer and closer. That's the second time we heard an ice cream truck then. Sounds like it's like right out the window, about to like offer us some ice cream right outside the window.
There it is, it's driving by.
What? Oh my gosh.
It's more like an ice cream van, but.
It definitely is. They got the Sonic pop. I can see it, the Batman pop. They got Ben and Jerry's. Oh man, I'll tell you what, nothing beats a Choco Taco back in the day. I can't believe they got rid of those. That was my go-to.
Yeah, big shout out to Don. We have, we were packing orders all day yesterday and we just didn't get to yours, but it's done. And it will get shipped out tomorrow. So unless after the stream we throw it in a box real quick and we get it off. Maybe we'll try to do that. But once it goes out, you'll get an email with some tracking info. SJ said, I miss my home, but setting up somewhere else myself.
Ah. Hopefully it's a good change for you, you know what I mean?
Not hopefully, definitely.
Definitely, yeah. I need to get back to making some pots real quick.
Feels like now you have an asset instead of an expense.
So true.
The next goal is just getting this thing paid off as quickly as possible. Not in 30 years.
That's right. Alright.
Yeah, sunset.
Sunset.
Hey guys, looks very nice so far.
Let's go. Thank you. Yeah, we got everything. You know, it took us a while to figure out which direction was best for the stream. It could have gone 2 or 3 different ways, but I think this is the way to go. Maximizing the space.
Arpita said hello, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you, Marquita?
Oh my god, look at the ghost.
Hey, ghost.
Swan City, my favorite ceramics channel.
Let's go. Yes. Okay. I think I said let's go. Probably enough to be an all-time record. Good. We are making mugs all day. So we're starting with our 16-ounce tall pretty mug. I think I did enough for 4 of each size and each shape. So get our double out.
Arpita said I'm also fine getting prepared for summer here in Rajasthan.
Oh, what? Is it gonna be really, really hot? I don't know where Rajasthan is. Alright, bevel at the bottom. Up and around. Nice.
Yeah, Leah, Jeff?
Hmm?
Leah?
Lee. Hi. Welcome in.
Our beef said temperature's going to be above 50 degrees Celsius.
Oh, I need a calculator for that one. A conversion. We're all Fahrenheit out here.
122 degrees.
Stop it. Now that's crazy. What do you have to do to prepare?
As Jim said, did you level the wheel? I struggled with that when I moved. For so long, I could not figure out why most pieces were floppy.
Oh, no, we didn't do that. Honestly, I think it's fine. We probably should put a level on the wheel and make sure it is straight. We're going to get a new desk this week, so we'll do that. That's some good advice, actually. No, honestly, we got here a couple hours ago and put together as much of the studio as we possibly could so that we could start streaming today. We had almost everything here already. And you guys, some of you guys know we threw last Thursday in the garage.
Lee said, wow, look at all that room.
Yay!
Definitely got more room to be cleaner because we were in like a sandbox before. But
Straight up, yeah. And
we're going to keep it nice and clean.
talk about it, that's right. We got a brand new mop and I'm super pumped about it. Who out here knows about the O-Cedar mops? They are freaking fire and I'm stoked about it. It's the little things, you know? Just give me a good mop, please. Alright, mug number 2. Perfect.
So I guess your floors are level.
Who knows? I might just be in a good spot, you know what I mean? So far, so good. I mean, there's definitely, I feel like it's like any house, there's spots that are a little squeakier than the others, you know?
And our piece said cleaning our cooler can get AC services for the first use after keeping it turned off all winter and getting green sheets all over the balconies.
Green sheets? So you said? Interesting. Nice, nice.
So I said in the 60s. I got some snow yesterday.
Oh my god.
For the next few days should be warming up.
That's wild. Seriously? It's like summer. How are you getting snow? Different out there in the mountains, huh? Nice. Alright, we're gonna open this up. See about a 1/4 inch in the bottom. Nice compression. And we're gonna push all of this clay back up into the center. There we go. One nice pull.
I just said summer with a bunch of question marks and exclamation points.
Is it summer here?
Oh, we had a couple rough days so far.
A couple days where it was 90s.
We're sitting at 80 right now.
Feels really good.
Windows open.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna come up underneath here and grab this clay starter bevel for our mud. That's good. Good start. Beat that clay up.
Yes, you have to won't see 70s until at least June if we're lucky.
Wow. What's the hottest it'll get by you? Like a 70s, maybe. That's crazy. Do you like it like that? Alright, then I'm going to go to the top and create another small belly. That's the shape we're kind of looking for. I'm just going to refine it.
Straight back said, for the love of Patrick. It's Swayze. How committed are you to your craft? Keep going and stay clayed up.
That's amazing. I love that you said that. We're 100% committed to our craft. This is Nick and mine's full-time job, so there's no going back. And I believe we're going to be ghost reference number 1 of the stream, so I'll give it to you. Congratulations. There's always got to be somebody.
So I said, absolutely. I like to bundle up, not strip down and still be sweating.
Yeah, we've gotten so accustomed to the heat that, oh man, it's so nice. Especially, like, I guess neither of us really enjoyed the cold enough to stay. Commuting in the cold is a whole different type of story, though. Like, if you don't have a car and you're trying to get where you need to go, commuting in snow is no fun.
Honestly, I like that. Stay clayed up.
Yeah, I like that too.
So I said, so if anything crazy happened other than my house?
I mean, I guess that's probably the craziest thing. What do you think? Had a couple kiln casualties over the bit.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a nightmare experience up until the keys are in our hands. I mean, it was like 3 months of this, like, a lot of stress and communicating with a dozen different people.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. No, you're not allowed to do that.
So I don't think I've been around since last August or so.
Dang. I guess we've just been grinding. We had some pretty cool orders. We're doing hundreds of pots at a time. That's fun.
We got William in the chat.
Hey, William.
Good afternoon, Nick and Jess. I was confused because the on-air light was not on.
We're not technically on air. We have to get the plug set up. So we're still plugging all the things in and getting it all set up in the new studio. So the on-air sign does need a cord because we had it battery operated for a little bit, but it was running through batteries like nobody's joke. So it was either get a charger or just plug it into the wall. So it needs to get plugged in. But that's for Thursday. Thursday will officially be on air. And then yeah, we're only doing vertical today because we don't have all the cameras set up to the computer quite yet.
Should be fully operational on Thursday. 1 o'clock sharp, regular time. We'll have the full episode. We'll play the games.
Yes.
So I said, nice off the wedding site, question mark.
Off the wedding one?
Not the, you said you threw like 100 order
Oh,
pots
yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Off the wedding site.
Oh, it wasn't. No, actually, that was from Frond, right? Frond, it was in Texas. They found us through Fair, which is like a whole, it was like Etsy for wholesale. Fair.com.
Koro Sensei.
Sensei.
Hello, good afternoon, Swan, Dove. Say hi to the crows from me.
From the swans to the crows. Let's go. Alright, this is going to be the last tall curvy mug in the 16 ounce. And then we're going to do some wide curvy mugs in 16 ounce. So. Nice. Yeah, actually, we're not doing a very good job at it, but I said at the beginning of the year that every month this year, I'm gonna make a brand new product and get it launched. It's been pretty rough recently. Haven't done a very good job, but man, we need a product for April. And it's already the end of April. But we have the photography area set up as well, so soon to come, new pictures for the website, new products getting uploaded. We want to do a swirlware drop with the additional swirlware mugs that we had from the last episode. So stay tuned for an update on the swirlware mug drop. How many do you think we have?
Maybe 10.
10?
We're going to do more swirlware drops as well.
Yeah, man, we gotta do that. That's like
We're going to get some different color
stains. Yeah.
stains to make some awesome clay, colored clay stuff. We're going to do swirlware drops, maybe even once a month.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, CJ.
CJ!
Congrats on making a dream happen.
Oh, thank you.
Wouldn't have been possible without the support, the prayers, the wishes, all of the love and support from CJ and all the people who are a part of the stream. And so, congratulations to you guys. You guys are making our dream happen.
Ooh, I'm gonna hold my breath over here. Just want to widen up a little bit more.
They said, yeah, we've been praying hard for y'all.
Oh, thank you guys.
And CJ said, Jess, your smile is immense.
Hey, CJ. That's so sweet. It's pure happiness. Oh my gosh, we're throwing in a room that we own. Like, how crazy. This is our studio. No more renting.
I mean, if you guys could have saw the last
Oh my gosh.
situation we were in, it was pretty. I don't even think I could
Say dire. Like,
figure out a word to describe how bad it really was.
yeah, I guess only you and I will really know. But man, it was.
Tammy said, guys, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take a ride on my scooter.
Ew, have fun.
If you're still here. She said, okay, love you.
Love you too. Enjoy your scooter ride.
We got Slim in here.
Oh, let's go Slim.
Said, so good afternoon. Thought I might have missed y'all.
Ah, glad you made it in.
Said, new set looks great.
Hey, thank you, thank you.
And mine said, nope, you're still renting. Space in my head.
Can't escape. I guess technically we don't own it until we pay it off, so it's like the bank owns it, right? Alright. Let's wire it off. Slowly. Boom. Alright, let's make the curvy wide mug now. Pound 8. So we're doing pound and a half. Nice. Center it up. Right into the middle. Always foot up to the top. Back down. Try one more time. There we go. That feels pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna make a similar type of form, but it's gonna be short and stout rather than tall and skinny. So come straight down, quarters from the face. I'm gonna open it up a little bit wider.
Got Ashley here.
Ashley! Welcome, welcome! Alright, push it on in the middle.
Said, welcome home.
Let's go. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. It just feels so good to be in our space. Making it how we want it to be.
William said, Jess and Nick, you never gave up. You pushed through, you kept the faith, and Nick, you listened to your wife.
I listen to my husband. It's a team. Alright, let's find our bevel. Bring that up. All the way in. Back out and around. Alright. Flatten out that base a little bit. And get all the water out. It's not looking too bad, but it's definitely not there yet, so let's come underneath. Widen the waist.
Father said, William well said, these two beautiful souls make such a profound and loving partnership.
Oh my goodness, Father. Thank you guys. Wouldn't be able to do it any other way without each other. Alright, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, all the glory goes to God. So, listen to each other, but without the power of the Holy Spirit, none of this would have ever been possible.
100% right. Thank God. There we go. Fire them off. That's what we're looking for now. Bring it off. Our chamois. Oh, next up. Smush them into place. Center. Get back down. Feels good. Sponge. Right down in the center. So about 1/4 inch in the base and then open it up. Push all this clay back into the middle. Something is wrong. It feels a little wobbly. Let's see if we can fix it.
Ashley said, is it a little different that the room is flipped around for you? The tools are on the opposite side.
Guess doesn't feel any crazier right now. Feels good. I guess we'll see. I am right-handed, so I didn't think about that. Right hand, right tools like this, but it's not bad. I don't think it'll be a big deal.
Said, I like the new view, the shelves and the poppers.
Thank you. Yeah, I guess you guys couldn't really see before. I don't know. Can you see the top shelf in the camera?
Yeah.
These are the 2 pathos that were on the top of this shelf before and ran alongside. So you guys can actually see they're in our 4-inch tabletop lantern. warehouse. You know, not in a position right now to be getting back to soil, but
They said, wait, this isn't the garage.
this is not the garage. This is the office. So this is the official studio that we are going to throw in for years to come. Another.
We've got the garage almost all the way set up. Once it's fully looking good, we'll show it off. So we got a whole glazing area and a packing area. Way more functional.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to glaze some today too. So we're gonna throw a couple mugs and we're gonna trim a couple pieces. We'll see how far we get. Spend a couple hours with you guys.
Ashley said about the plants, let them adjust like you guys are.
That's a good idea for sure. Before they get like uprooted, they definitely need a trim, but you know, give them a little bit of time.
They said y'all gonna buy a kiln.
Not right now, but hopefully in the future we can get kind of like a shed area.
Probably build a structure eventually. We do have a kiln. It's just at a warehouse about like less than 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
But there's some electrical issues. It's a phase 3 electrical.
Yeah, the kiln that is at the other, what you call it, the warehouse, right? Phase 3 electrical setup, and that's not going to work in a residential area.
So we
so
bring
we're
a
gonna have
phase
to-
converter,
or we're just gonna
or
do
we
kiln.
can convert the kiln to phase 1, but it's going to draw more amps, which will
Yeah.
cost more money. Or we'll have to get a new kiln phase 1. And I think I prefer it in a separate structure. So maybe we like lay a slab of concrete, either get a shed or build another small structure and run the electrical.
Yeah. I think it would just be better overall if we just get a new kiln and have it in the structure. Set it up so we can potentially have 2 kilns in the future because, of course, the idea is to grow.
As you said, I watched the last stream, but thanks for showing the end of the house and the huge backyard, exciting and endless ideas to come.
Yes.
Anna said, I hope you thrive in your new home so much more even than the plants surrounding you.
Thank you.
So I said, if you have a yard, do some atmospheric firings.
Yeah, right? It would be so cool.
I have no idea what burn regulations there are here for though.
I don't think there's anything really. They had like, for a minute, there was like a bird ban because of, I think it was because of the heat, but that was because there was not enough rain. So that's really the only thing that you're allowed to burn whatever you want to burn, right? Like on your property. I'm not sure. We'll look into it. Alright, this is feeling better. Open it up. Right in the middle.
He said, I'm still on a burn ban. Goes for a little over a month here.
Oh. Dang. I don't know. I honestly don't know if they lifted it here or not because didn't have to worry about it. But tree stumps in the yard that Nick was talking about taking care of. You have to burn some twigs. Does anybody out there compost? Do their own composting? I know it's like, talk about smelly businesses, we're into reclaim and I want to compost. Like it'll smell me. But I don't want to compost. Nice. Alright, going for that wide bevel base. Up, feed that clay through. Up to the top, all the way up. Nice. Do it again. The tool.
So I said dry season is serious here. A lot of silly people. Mostly burning garbage, they call it.
That's tough. Well, alright, just get that shape a little bit better. Just be a little wider down here. Oh, that looks good. Alright, let's press swirly right in the middle. Boop. Clean our bat. Didn't clean much at all. There we go.
Ashley said, I don't because of the wildlife it attracts where I'm at. Composting.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
get it from the local landscape company for cheap. $20 yard, a truckload.
Really? That is cheap. Wow. Yeah.
She said the neighbors had to call the fire department on one of our neighbors. He had been burning their old deck treated wood, toxic AF.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
So I said, I use a solar digester to compost.
Oh.
Easy and feeds the soil around the garden.
Digester. How does that work? Explain that. Alright, I think this is our last large 16-ounce mug. Then we'll make some 12-ounce mugs. There we go. Centered, compressed, hold it, feels pretty good. First bench. Oh man, the breeze is so nice right now. Down in the middle, open it up. Leave it about a 1/4 inch from the bottom. Push up all this clay, compress the rim. Let's do that again. Nice. Yeah, I see a a couple different ways to compost, and I kind of like there's like a method where you can use like an Oya, that's how you say it, right? Oya, and you put that in your garden, and then you just put your scraps like inside of the Oya, and they decompose, and then you can just put that right into your garden when it's ready. Might be like on a small scale. And they have like fancy ones that are like on a 45-degree angle, and you can spin them.
So I said, a solar digester, upon my understanding, we dug a hole in the ground about 6 feet, and we dumped all our compost in there, and it's there to go. Feeds the soil around it.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, and you can just directly plant your, or put your like greens in there.
So said my wife, or my friend and his wife used a piece of fencing 4 feet tall, about 3 feet in circumference, and put food scraps and leaves and etc. for compost.
So the air like circulates and like dries it out. Fence? Is it fence? I guess the composting I was seeing, it's more like keeping it moist so it decomposes and becomes soil. So you can use that as soil in your garden.
He said literally everything. Dog poop, food scraps, grass clippings, all of it.
Nice. Yes. Alright, that looks good. Spiral right in the center. And we're back. There's like a little imperfection on it to take care of. That looks good. Let's take it off.
As I said, for composting yard material, you can use chicken wire to basically make a bottomless barrel. Metal or PVC rings and T-posts.
Nice. I know it needs lots of air circulation, and the ones I was looking at needs to be like watered down and make sure it's like wet, and then you like turn it. Like a lot to learn for sure.
So I said, this may be cringe, as the kiddos say, but it is so nice to chat with you guys again.
Oh no, not cringe at all. It's literally so good to see you, Sai. I'll tell you what we one of the first pieces that we put into the studio was your pot that you sent us. I know you probably can't see it right now with the vertical, but you can see it in the horizontal. We have a lot more cool stuff to put in the studio as well, but yeah. Glad you're alive and doing well, Si. Life is crazy. We get it.
William said, just see the beauty in your creations, which it does inspire others to do the same.
Thank you, William.
Says, the love does show through because people see your work and the value of it.
Thank you, William.
And a big shout out to Power Meower.
Power Meower!
The 300 jewels.
What? Thank you. Power Meower. That's very, very nice of you.
Like I said, Fonda said it will decompose best if you can turn a compost. Somehow stir it up periodically to introduce air.
Right. That's like I saw they have some that sit on a 45-degree angle their compost and put it back in the drill. But the idea of having forever soil and the best type of soil that you can possibly get, you know what I mean? Just out of like the grass clippings and the weeds and the twigs and the food that you're gonna throw away, so it's pretty wild. Alright, this is the first 12-ounce mug. We're gonna make 4 tall kirbies and 4 wides, and then we're gonna trim some stuff together.
So I said I was gonna ask if my pot survived the move.
It did. Well, it has a little beaker, like a little test tube beaker in there filled with water.
And we've got our hanging planter over here. Once we get the cameras all plugged in,
Oh man, you guys are gonna love it on Thursday.
it's not gonna look extremely much different.
But it'll be good quality and you'll be able to see the whole scope. We need somebody to talk to us about washer dryers too, guys. Tell us all the information about washer dryers. Oh,
Ashley just typed it in so quickly, just said speed queen.
Speed Queen, yes. Dude, why is it so expensive? I mean, maybe we got it, maybe just do it, because, like, literally Speed Queen is the best that you can get. It's 3 times the price of, 4 times the price of, it's like crazy, dude. Why's it gotta be like that?
Jill said I love my Maytags.
Oh, nice.
Baka said, oh, the swirl mugs are gorgeous. I especially like the first green one in the short.
Ooh, thank you, Bonsai. We did, give the person who ordered them their mugs 2 Sundays ago, so we have some extra mugs we're gonna take some photos of and get them up, do a swirler drop soon.
Ashley said, I have LG and Samsung, and they are awful.
Really?
My friend's got Speed Queen, and I want to do my laundry there.
Oh my gosh.
She said Speed Queen is worth the money because it won't tear up your clothes.
Oh my gosh.
It's like another, there's like, I mean, I could talk about how bad the whole linen situation was, but there's probably maybe 25, 30 units in the apartment building,
Yeah.
and they all shared
A
one
laundry.
washer and one dryer, and it didn't work like 75% of the time. So like we would have to drive our stuff to a laundromat like 10 minutes away. And
Yeah.
it just took like so much time and money.
So inconvenient.
We did that for like 4 years.
Straight up.
Like all the tenants would like leave notes in the washer dryer thing, just like complaining. They were like, "Fix this."
Oh my god, the last note was the craziest. It was like literally, because there's supposed to be 6, 3 washers and 3 dryers. That's what's there. But what works is a washer and a dryer. And on all of the appliances, it's like, what's wrong with it? Like this one steals your money. This one it takes 2 times to dry. And the last note that somebody left was like, it's like, this is absurd. Do we not deserve washer and dryers? Like, what the heck? Like, or at least make them free because we can pay for them. And and they still don't work. They were like, do we not deserve it? Like, what the heck? And that's still up there and they're still not fixed.
Ashley said, I even spent $2K on the LG. LG2 and one washer and dryer unit. It's awful and takes so long.
Oh, I actually heard that the 2-in-1s were bad. I have heard that before. That's tough, man.
When it washes and dries?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, I mean, if
Gil said, in my opinion, go old school.
What is old school one?
They are simple and work.
What would old school be?
I definitely don't want like Wi-Fi and like, touch
Yeah.
stands. I definitely just want like a
Regular.
industrial, like commercial, just plain old.
Yeah, I don't
washer.
need any of that extra stuff either, I feel that.
Got Dominica in here.
Hey, Dominica. Welcome in.
Hello, friends. Wow, the space is looking so pretty already.
Yay, thank you.
As you said, Speed Queen is old school.
Yeah, they don't have any of the Wi-Fi stuff. It's just, like, honestly, so expensive. Absolutely absurd. Like, why? And then I guess the articles that I was reading was like, if you don't get a Speed Queen, you should go for LG. But even that, they're like very far apart. I mean, it's hard because everybody has their own opinion. And there's so many different models.
Gil said Maytag, also old school. Janine said, I love my Whirlpool.
Oh, really?
Top load only, front load, don't clean well.
Actually, do really want, this might be controversial, really want a front load washer.
Why?
Because they use up less water, they're more energy efficient, and they use less detergent. And I've heard from reviews that your clothes get like way cleaner. And just like the way that it washes, it agitates it more, and your clothes get cleaner.
It's a tough decision.
They say like if you have a front load washer, like you can't leave the door closed because it'll just like have mold and bacteria. So you have to always leave it open, and you have to clean it more regularly. It takes more maintenance. But I don't know. I need all I've got is online reviews. You know what I mean?
Hansa said, I have a washboard and a clothesline.
Seriously?
Gail did say, go to Consumer Reports and see what they say.
Oh, really? Okay. That's a good idea.
Ashley said, new poll, Nick. Have we had a washer poll yet?
No, we have not. Yeah. It'll bring the adults into the chat because usually it's all the kids drawing.
Power said, I think I'm going to go on the stream. I want the landscape room.
We don't have it set up today because it's our first day into the new studio. So Thursday we will have it. Today we only have the one stream. I'm so sorry. I know the landscape's so much better.
Janine said, top load only, front load doesn't clean well. And then said, I need the agitator in the top load to get things cleaner. I'm on a farm.
Oh yeah, I did read that too. That you can, if you get a top loader, make sure that you get one with an agitator. Yeah, I mean, talk about getting stuff clean, right? Got clay clothes. So we will also need to find the agitator if we do top load, but.
Say I leave my washer laid open so it'll dry out.
Yeah. I guess that's the trick.
So I said I can't help. My washer and dryer sat for 2 years before I moved into my place and worked for the next 4 years that I'm in there.
4 years. Yeah, I guess we're looking for, something to last like 30 years, 25, 30 years. And a lot of them are saying, max 5, 10 year use. Like that's not gonna do it. Not gonna put thousands of dollars into something that just is not bad.
Jill said, mine is top load. I don't like the front load. She said my dryer is front load. Power Meow said mine and top load.
Top load. I know they're like the most common.
William said Electrolux with front loader, only $2,300. Good reviews.
That's a lot. $2,300. You get Sea Queen. Electrolux. I don't know that brand either.
Someone said front end loaders you can pack full.
It's like so controversial. Like, it seems like such a big decision too. Here's another good controversial house question: garbage disposal or no garbage disposal? How do we feel?
I said my washer is broke, but you get paid next week.
Dang. Alright. This one took me out a little bit of time here, but she's done. No. I might be down to go like plastic like this, like from the tripod's like to the table,
Why?
so it like never gets over there. Mug. Mug.
She said I have no garbage disposal, but my house is old, 126 years old, from 1900.
Right. Y'all is septic.
Jane said top load uses agitator to swirl clothes around, where front load uses the clothes to roll around, thus not agitated. Anthony Craig said only one camera today.
Anthony, welcome in. This is our first day in our brand new studio, in our new home. So we don't have everything hooked up yet. So just the one camera today. Thursday will be fully set up. Go.
She said front load ruining my clothes because the buttons or zippers are attached to the other clothes, causing them to get ruined faster.
Oh wow. Interesting.
And Denise said should use that as a poll question. Top load versus front load.
Wow, everybody wants it. You should go for it.
For a washer?
Yeah. Let's see what the people think. I guess I just have it in my brain. Maybe I'm biased that front load is crazy part is there's no electrical, so we have to actually get the electrical run first. So it's not just putting in the disposal, it's actually getting the electrical down there. Worth it or not?
Bonta said, I wish I could use drain water from the sinks and showers. Obviously, not the toilets.
To clean your clothes and stuff? Or just in general, like for the garden?
So I said, I just happened to be watching. Is there a reason to wire after throwing? I don't usually wire until I get after to get the piece off.
You can do it either way. Personally, I just like doing it in this stage because I feel like the piece, when it dries, it shrinks a little bit. So maybe it has like more flex to shrink. But there are people, I've seen lots of people who wire it off when it's like leather hard as well. I don't think there's a right or a wrong way. And then they have like those special, fancy bats. I mean, it also depends on the type of bat you're using. If you're using a plastic bat, I would say you should almost always wire it off because there's no give to when it's drying where a board does absorb some of the moisture. So that helps. And it can just like pop itself off. That happens a lot too. With really, really nice bats that are treated, they like promote that. They're like, you don't need a wire tool ever. Your pot will just pop right off, And they're like treated with something to help. But either way is fine. I guess I just like wiring them off from the stage.
He said, I don't know, Jess, I didn't like my son's front load.
Really? I mean,
He said, front load looks pretty because it matches the look of the front dryer. I had one front load a long time ago, but cleaner clothes were important to me, more important.
I guess I just keep hearing that the front load gets them cleaner because but I guess it's probably just the agitation, right? Like if you get the top load and there's no agitator, then.
So said, I don't think front end loaders use enough water.
They definitely use less water, and I guess that's a point that they make a pro. Like, is it good or is it not good?
Wanda said, after you settle, I'd love to see the condition of your pet trees.
Oh my gosh, we'll definitely let you know. We probably need to repot one or two of them to get them into a better home.
Mulberry's doing good. Jade's doing good. There's something growing in the pomegranate, but I'm not sure if it's the pomegranate or something else that was in the soil. But
unfortunately, like the citronella it's not very happy. I'm not sure if it was like the hot weather over the last week really got to it, but I hope it grows some of its leaves back. It lost all its leaves. And I was thinking maybe we put it in the wrong kind of pot.
Anthony did say, been offline a lot lately. I've been mourning my friend I lost.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for your loss. Definitely I need to take all the time that you need.
So I said I use plastic and tiles from the hardware store.
Oh yeah?
On the plastic, they pop right off.
Nice.
And on the bathroom tiles, it takes a couple days to dry.
Nice. You don't see any cracking or anything?
Gil said on mine, you choose the water amount. Small load, medium load, or large load.
That's cool.
I guess I'm not really. The biggest thing I want is I just want it to not be fancy and last a long time and work.
Yeah.
William said top loader lasts longer, front loader clean better. A lot of mixed reviews.
Seriously.
We're gonna have to watch some YouTube videos.
Man, I'm telling you, like, it's like there's no one right answer. Except for Speed Queen. Speed Queen's the one right answer, huh? Alright.
So I said on the tiles, no. But I flip them onto a rack when ready, and the lips don't warp or anything.
Nice. Well, that's awesome.
Bill said that's what I wanted. My washer and dryer are really old and still work great.
Maytag? Tell us, let us know what model you're working with. Try to find it. Is it Maytag and Whirlpool or like the same brand now? Yeah, one of those things too where it's like they don't make things like they used to. So it's like if we get something that's new, is it ever gonna be as good as one that somebody's still using? This one is getting away from me for sure. I don't think it's gonna make it. So. Not too bad.
Bill said simple, no fancy buttons. Choose hot, warm, or cold water.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Gower said we bought a new fridge and oven recently, but we should have just kept the 20-year one.
Dang. You don't like the new one? Or you think it's like just the same? Wasn't even needed?
Okay, said Whirlpool, and then model number. Just bought 6 months ago. Best washer I've had in 30 years of marriage.
Wow. Alright, screenshot that one.
And I go through a lot of dirty farm clothes. He said choice for rinse cycle, regular wash, or permanent press, hand wash, or delicate wash.
Thank you guys for every single bit of information. I had this water over here this whole time. New blue. One tall curvy mug. I don't know how well you guys can see it.
Guys, do not start spamming. Oh, I can't see it on the phone.
No?
Nah.
It's so nice, guys.
This and hydrate.
100%. Gotta get the new blue launched.
Someone said, what name did you use?
It's really up to Nick. It's his baby. I know, it's a lot of pressure I'm putting on you too.
Everyone had great names. We probably had over 150,
Solid
maybe
names.
200 suggestions.
Seriously. We need something that's like short and sweet and to the point, you know what I mean?
I like deep sea, but it's not sea. It's
Ocean.
if you look up like images of sea versus ocean, I don't know.
Well, you gotta figure it out. We gotta get us lunch like tomorrow, like as soon as possible.
If you type in deep sea to Google Images, I mean, it's kind of similar.
Do you think? I mean, just like deep sea. I mean,
I think we're sticking with deep sea.
deep sea. You have like a runner-up? If you had two names? Or is it really just deep sea or anything else? Like nothing comes close yet. It's really, really tough. I mean, it'll probably take a couple hours to get every listing that we have recreated with the new color. And then we have to photograph all the things.
I just said put it in a hat and draw the winning date.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, man.
Dude said the model number I listed doesn't use a lot of water unless you pick the deep water option. Also has 2-in-1 agitator option where you can remove the agitator for larger items like comforters, etc.
That's actually awesome. You write the model number down? That's actually awesome because I guess like there was a part that I was in the research that said like top loaders cannot wash comforters. You have to like kind of take that to a laundromat to get a front loader.
We got Mike in the chat.
Bye, welcome in.
What is his life? It's short and sweet and to the point.
Ocean life.
Phil said I'd wash my comforter and blankets in my top loader.
Yeah?
I think it depends on the size.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Mike said, how are you doing, Jess and Nick? Are you adjusting well?
We're doing really good. Today's first day in the actual studio, in the workspace. Still not 100% moved over yet, but so far so good. I'm freaking excited to get everything over here. I'll tell you what, the house is way too echoey right now, so we need maybe get all the stuff in here so a little less echo going on.
We got passerby here.
Passerby.
Said good day, Swan City.
Good day.
We switched to front loader because it uses far less water.
Oh, did you? That's what I heard. I mean, I don't want a crazy water bill either. But, I mean, garden will be what really gets the water bill, huh?
He'll said ask laundromat owners, they will know.
True. Oh no. I wanted to make this a wide curving mug, but I guess here we are.
Mike said I've never seen a top loader washer in person. They are rare here in Germany.
Really? Only have front loader washers. Oh my gosh. They're almost primarily top loader here, for residential at least. Alright. Next mug, we're doing wide curvy. Okay, 1 to 4 each. That's alright.
Passerby said also highly recommend condenser dryers.
What does that mean? I don't know what that is. Condenser dryer.
Condenser dryers are ventless electric dryers that remove moisture from clothes by condensing it into water collected in a tank or drained directly.
Oh my gosh. I haven't heard of that.
Some said when you make refinement choices for the name, have a poll.
Oh man, I think we're just gonna have to go for it. Deep sea.
Bob said I would love to hang out a while longer, but I have a lunch appointment with a highway patrolman.
Highway patrolman. Hope everything's okay. Enjoy your evening and your Wednesday bonsai if we don't see you again.
Ashley said take donuts.
Yeah.
Leah said it too, bonsai taking donuts.
That's funny. Funny.
That was Leah's joke, Ashley.
Oh yeah.
Said dead. Pastor said your laundry won't be as hot and humid using a condenser dryer.
I'll have to add that to the list to look up some stuff.
Mom said he's buying. Meeting at my favorite Mexican restaurant for fish and shrimp taco combo plate.
Let's go. Yum. Enjoy. He's buying.
Adam just said top load all day.
Really? Gosh, everybody. It's kind of a hard decision. last thing we want is in a couple of years, whatever we buy just breaks down.
James said the washer I have has a huge drum to hold lots, and also an inside water faucet for pre-rinsing things. The matching dryer is the first in 30 years that I don't have to run 2 times in a row to get things dry.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And also said, plus it's not very expensive.
Really?
Wanda said it's my wife's uncle from Los Angeles.
Oh. Enjoy your family lunch. Oh my goodness.
Adam said, suplex my laundry in there on the top load. Less issues with top overall.
I don't know, guys.
William said the best suggestion in washers and dryers is the one with the least moving parts. And or study how repair in the machines over time. Just saying.
That's valid. Yeah, I guess a lot of them use plastic parts, so you have to find one that uses metal parts.
That's why I said I've opened up a front loader for repairs.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing how strong the shaft and bearing is taking all that weight on an angle. Like I said, all 4 of the chicks you've seen on pics of are outside in their coop. Mermal, Dawn, and Jumper are female, as we can tell now.
Ooh.
And Melody is the rooster. So
Wow.
I'm so happy. That means they all can stay.
Ah, that's awesome. Wow, you're about to have lots of eggs. Two more mugs, and then we're gonna trim some stuff up together.
Adam said, I see some Indian hot makers, and their clay looks not as refined. Are there different types you use?
There are different types of clays. There's a lot of different types of clays. The clay that we use has no inclusion, so there's no grog, there's no sand particles. It's super smooth. It's actually a semi-porcelain, so it's almost as smooth as you can get. But a lot of people do like clay with grog. So you see on the bottom of pots, it almost looks like the texture of sand. And a lot of people do like that, and it's not a bad thing at all. But it also depends on how processed is your clay. So that grog is natural, little tiny particles of sand in clay. Maybe the potters that you've seen in other countries, maybe they're using wild clay, like clay that's on their property. So maybe it has more stuff in it. Lots of different types of clay.
Wanda said, fair whale family may be blessed richly, even in ways you may never realize.
Oh, that's a beautiful bonsai.
Big shout out to Bonsai. Enjoy your lunch. We will be back Thursday at 1 on regular time.
Yes.
We'll have all the cameras hooked up and everything, so we'll be able to go full stream on Thursday. Shout out to you, Bonsai. Have a great Wednesday as well. I've got 50 votes.
Alright. What's it looking like?
71% top load washer. 29%
I was thinking it would be even more skewed, to be honest.
So what?
More people want top.
That's what I said. If I didn't rely on rainwater, I'd probably take a top loader. You've seen the difference in water use between both top and front loading 10-kilogram machines.
Oh wow.
As I said, the water saving on front is insane.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to use a lot of water soon. Ashley said, Melody the rooster sings every morning. And Mike said, Ashley, yes, once between 9 and 10 a.m. like clockwork. Oh my gosh. And when we're not at home, they're extremely sensitive about if we're not at home.
Really?
Or if we're not home or not.
Oh wow.
They are not as active as they usually are when we are at home.
Wow. Aww. I know.
Adam said, I feel like I could take a class and make similar things, but maybe it looks deceptively easy. Would you say this takes a lot of skill, or is it a ride and bike situation?
Definitely takes skill. You have to practice to make something that you actually want to make. A lot of people that start, they end up just making like a tiny bowl or a tiny cup. Like it's usually pretty thick. So it's a little deceptive, I would say, but I believe that anybody can do it, and especially like if you like it and you practice, you can get better and better, you know. You could definitely walk away from a class your first time with a piece, but what is that piece going to be? And is it a piece that you tried to make, or just the one that the clay kind of, had you make?
Like I said, it takes time to learn, but essentially it is like riding a bike.
Mm-hmm.
And Gail said, I think Jessica makes it look easy.
Wow, you guys are nice. Once you know how to do it, it's like difficult to forget. In that way, like riding a bike. It becomes second nature, and then you just do it. But
All these will be lugs eventually,
Mhm.
so they'll have handles attached.
Mhm.
And then they get trimmed once they're dry enough to be kind of sculpted.
Mhm.
And then they get fired once, they get glazed in a liquid ceramic material. So there's a lot of steps in the process from beginning to end.
there are a lot of steps for sure.
Hey, Anlin said, sending love from Armenia.
Oh wow, let's go. Right back at you from Florida, USA.
And Meow said, Ashley, you should post your glass ornament you made if you haven't already.
Ah, say what? Definitely, we want to see everything. We can't pull anything up on the screen today, but we will definitely be looking at all the community posts after the stream.
I said, how long do you think until we do horizontal again?
Thursday. We'll have it back up on Thursday.
If you guys could see how many cords
Straight up, man.
it takes to get the string going.
It's did a good job organizing everything to get it over here so we can put it all back together, but man, we might have to get a couple new cords too, so hopefully we don't actually, because that would delay the process even further. So hopefully everything still works.
Yeah, both the cameras, they don't run off the regular battery that you go in the camera. It's called a dummy battery. So it's like a battery that you put in the camera, but it has a cord, and those cords get plugged in the outlet. So there's 2 cords for that. There's 2 cords for the camera to connect both cameras to the computer. I've got the 2 monitors that have 2 cords each. One goes to the computer, one goes to an outlet. I mean, the keyboard has one, the mouse,
The mics,
my headphones.
and then it's like because you have so many things, you actually have to have a USB hub. So it's like then you got the hub.
The USB hub gets plugged into the actual computer.
And an outlet, yeah, because it's a heavy duty hub. And then we've got lights. We've got two lights, additional lights.
But if all goes to plan, we will be back up and running on Thursday.
Yeah. Alright, that's it. This is the last mug. Yay! We made 16 mugs together.
Ashley said I posted, but not having the computers, maybe see Thursday.
Yes.
Can you pull it up though?
I can pull up my phone. We can just look at it together, but
Sour said you like System of a Down.
yeah, I used to a lot actually. I haven't listened to them in a long time.
She said System of a Down is an Armenian American rock band.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
And Mike did say, oh, that is soon. If you ask me, you don't have to rush the streams. Take the time you need to get everything in order, especially for your business.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Let's freaking go. I remember now Ashley said she's doing a glass blowing class.
Can you see it?
Yeah. You show it off?
Oh,
There's a
wow.
couple pictures of the glass. That's so cool, man. You guys do that together? You and Power Me are?
We'll show it off on Thursday, but
Man, that's so cool.
there's the ornament. Red Hot Glass store. I guess these are kilns, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like one, right?
All right, very cool. You guys can see that. If you go to our YouTube channel, there's a community button, and all the subscribers of the YouTube channel can post all your cool pictures, artwork you're working on, anything cool you want to share. You can share it on the community.
Yes.
Recipes we need.
Everything. Alright. Just gonna dump out our splash pan and then we're gonna trim.
William said today's birthday. Andy McDowell, born in South Carolina, model, actress, and Southern Charm. Movie Groundhog Day.
Why, I wanted to watch that. Was that Bill Murray? Is that his name?
We did watch that.
No, we didn't. We were going to Groundhog Day. We watched the other one with the groundhog is Caddyshack. We had the conversation like everything's the same. Yeah, man. It's I do want to watch that though.
Actually, they say it was my sister here from Montana.
Oh, nice. That's so cool. Yeah, I've never done anything like that before.
But she did say me and Hannah need to go.
There you go. There you go.
Actually said thank you. It was so fun. Definitely going back.
That's dope.
And I missed it a little bit ago, but Peter Kelly said this is so neat. Enjoy watching.
Oh, thanks, Peter. We just threw 16 mugs, and we're about to trim some pieces that we threw last week. Hopefully they're still good. We'll see what's up. Nice. What are we working with? Alright, feels pretty good.
Howard said, glass blowing seems really scary. It looks fun though.
Who said that?
Power.
Power meower. You have to do it in like a pair, right? You have to have like a buddy. Sounds like it would be a hot experience, like actually warm environment much. Alright, we got a tabletop planter. Let's make sure it's nice and round. Like using these bowls to maintain our shapes. And find our hole punch for our drainage. Right up underneath 2 drainage holes. As low as we can get them. Nice. Boom. Fold them over. Center.
Some of these pieces would have been thrown on the Tuesday stream last week that was in the other location.
Crazy.
If you think moving is sucks or is difficult, imagine moving an entire pottery studio, including maybe 200 to 300 bisque pieces and about 40 green thrown same day pieces.
Crazy, man.
And we have probably about 100 or so finished pieces as well.
Lemon off the base here. Looks good. And our stamp with its padding from travel. Don't need that anymore. Right in here. Boom. You guys see it? 2026, handmade in Florida. Swan City Ceramics.
Ashley said your new neighbors are going to be the next customers.
Yeah, we've been talking about the idea of having like a what would you say, like a stand that's like right outside. Like we've talked about it before, like produce or whatever. And they are about to be the new customers now. Alright, we have looks like 3 more of these.
Mara said Ashley and I are in Washington State, where Chihuly Garden and Glass is from. Dave Chihuly is a famous glass blowing artist. We also have the Tacoma Museum of Glass over here.
Dang,
So it's a really fun museum.
that's cool. Gotta find like new places for everything to sit.
Got a cat can here.
Hey! What's up, Catkin?
And howdy ho.
Howdy ho! Welcome in! Brand new space! We did it! Nice. This needs to be closer for sure. Alright. Tabletop planter. That attached faceplate. We got one more. Let's see. Where? So it's a bit drier, so it's a little harder to punch the holes out. We can do it. Oh, we can do it. There it is. I've never been to Washington State. Have you?
No.
It's like all the way out there, huh? How close to Canada are you guys?
However, we already said Taco Bell Tuesday drops at 2.
Oh my god, what? Is that still real? It's so funny. That's what Ashley was saying a couple weeks ago. Mess activated, guys. I think trimming is more messy than throwing. They literally make these things that's like a barrier that goes around your wheel to like keep all your trimmings like inside. A trimming shield. A lot of people do makeshift ones out of cardboard or like even like a plastic bucket. I've seen that. And, like break a plastic piece in half. Huh? Yeah. It might be the pegboard things. I don't know if it came over here or not. I just saw him go that way. You see him come over here?
They parked right in front.
Oh, he's going to the other direction. But it is Amazon. Dang.
Yara said yes. Ashley reminds me every week.
About how close to Canada they were?
No. Taco Bell Tuesday.
Oh, Taco Bell Tuesday. That's funny.
She said Canada is our friends 2 hours from here.
2 hours? That's not far at all. Wow. Please do it out.
And Tobias said hello.
Oh, Tobias. Hello, hello. Welcome on in.
Captain said I've just been having appery with my German and Italian neighbors.
Appery? What is that? Appery.
Spanish influenced tapas, or actually I'm not sure.
Oh my goodness. Is it like dry already? Too much. Alright, I gotta flip these Mugs upside down.
Ashley said I used to go to Canada when I was 19 and party up there legally. Since 21 here.
Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous.
Kaka says supposed to say apero.
Apero? I still don't know what that is. Ugh.
So spritz.
Oh, Aperol?
I guess.
Yum. Yum. Alright, sorry guys. Gotta get these wrapped up and flipped over. So like a very heavy breeze in here, which is nice for throwing, but don't want your pieces to dry out too fast. Alright, is that alright? Hopefully that'll be good enough. Good enough. I don't have a scraper for our bats either. I'll have to get a scraper later. Clean our bats off.
And it's an apero is like the word for tapas with a beverage early in the morning.
Oh. Early morning. Sounds like a brunch here.
Early evening.
Oh, early evening. Sounds like beautiful. Alright, we're making a hanging planter. This guy. Let's see. We just need to trim the base plate. It lives right here. Nice. So the way we kept these the right consistency for so long is we used wet rags, damp rags, and damp paper towels. Wrap them up really nice and tightly with plastic. And all the plastic that we use are literally from our clay bags. So every bag that we get, not anymore, but for a long time, every bag that we got, we cut into a big sheet and then stored them until we had enough. So now that we have a space, we will start being able to wash them, which is nice. We can wash them and hang them on a line to dry out outside.
It's a gorgeous warm day here today. It had to be done.
That's beautiful. It had to be done. Alright, do we have a marker? Yes. Create a nice line. And we use a slightly larger hole punch for our hanging planters. Come right in on either side. Punch out. This is the base plate. This is where all the twine will get fed through.
Actually, put the cowboy hat emoji. So it reminds me of this emoji.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
Nice. It's a hat.
Darrell said, hello, SEC. One life for you, kind man.
Thank you, Darrell. Welcome in. Welcome to the new place.
And it's a Honda
Honda.
for 2 joules combined.
Oh my goodness.
And now he's going nuts.
What? Thank you, Darrell. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. Alright, keep this nice and round here. That's what we're looking for. Easy enough.
He's still going wild.
What? Bro.
This guy's thumb must have a bicep on it. Get 100 for 2 joules times 50.
What? Darrell. This guy's thumb must have a bicep on it. Nice and round. We're going to create, where's my pen? I feel like I just had it.
Like I said, time to clean the little chick's cage. I'm lurking for it.
Enjoy.
How many pieces you gotta trim?
I mean, a lot. I'm not sure how many. There's a lot here. It's probably upwards of 25 or 30 pieces here. So we'll go as long as you want, and then we'll do the rest on Thursday. What time is it?
4:30.
Oh boy.
We are 2 hours in.
Well, maybe we can get at least a shelf here done. Another hanging planter. Solidify the opening.
Daryl said, I didn't know you had a Monstera. I have one of those too.
Yes. This guy. Can you see this one?
Kind of.
Yeah. This is our Swiss cheese Monstera. It's doing pretty good. Had a little bit of stress on it, but it's looking good. We have a bunch of different pathos in the back.
And we got Nitro here.
What's up, Nitro? Let's go, guys. It feels good to be back in action.
He said he's mowing the front yard.
Nice. Alright, 2 drain trolls. Side by side. Pop this guy over here and trim up. Just rounding this out so it looks like a nice dome. Nice. create a line. We can add our twine holes right on the top here. We're doing 3 for this one. 1, 2. Just put it right in the middle. Those 2, 3. Perfect. And we store these so they dry evenly, bases on the top. Alright, we got a mug. We just threw some of these guys out. This is our wine curd mug.
That's the one you just heard.
No, I'm just saying we just threw some of them.
Captain said, I'm not sure. We have top loaders, top load dishwashers in Europe.
Oh wow, that's what Mike actually said it was really rare in Germany.
Indie Bits says so much better than the Thirst Trap pottery roll.
Let's go.
So
Real
thank
pot.
you for doing pottery and not thirst trapping.
Thank you for appreciating real pottery. Straight up. It's pretty wild. I mean, it's a free world. Do whatever you want to do, but geez. Alright, we're trimming the bottoms of this guy, and then we just need to create a small undercut, a little hidden foot, all the way out. Nice. Ooh, the spirals. Looks good. Smooth it out. Don't want too much water after it's been dried a little bit. Going to add our stamp right at the bottom here. And because I made it wet, we're just going to add a little bit of powder, baby powder down to create a barrier so our stamp doesn't get a bunch of clay stuck in it. Straight down and rock that back and forth. Nice. Actually got kind of messed up, so let's fix it.
William said, fun facts.
Fun facts.
According to Zillow, painting your front door black or charcoal gray increases your home value up to $6,000.
What?
Colors to avoid, pink and yellow.
What? If our home door is red.
Indie Bit said, have you ever done the classic white and blue porcelain look?
Well, I know what you're talking about where it's like painted, like they do paint different images. We don't do any type of designs like that, but the clay that we use is a semi-porcelain clay. And we did recently just do blue and white sorrelware. So that came out really, really beautiful. And it definitely has that vibe. I know what you're talking about though. And that type of aesthetic is very specific. Alright.
She said, is there a mic or is it not ready? I can't hear well.
No mic on the vertical, unfortunately. I'm sorry, guys. Alright. Let's see, what else we trim?
Older ones?
Yeah. And we got some bowls here. They feel good. Alright, got some bowls. Let's see, we need a bowl for our bowls. Keep our rim nice and round. You want this? Alright. These all have little spouts for pouring or sipping, which is really nice. Alright, we're just going to center it. So I hold my thumb in place, and if I feel any unevenness, I just push my piece away from me when it taps my thumb. There we go. We use our cork as well as a tool, so that's how wide I want our foot ring to be. Start right there. We need one more tool here. This little guy, it's like a 45-degree angle tool. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but it creates a nice undercut. It can come right underneath the foot ring, and that gives you a space to like grab and hold the bottom of the pot or the bowl when you're using it, washing it. Also, when we're glazing it, it's very helpful. And then we're going to create our cutout on the inside. And get rid of all that clay. I just like to create 2 divots and then connect the 2 together. Just gets rid of any extra clay that would be weighty on the piece. Also adds just like aesthetic is what we're going for. That's where our stamp goes as well. Let me smooth out this foot right here. Little edge. And a little bit of water to smooth out any harsh corners. Keep that nice and brown. Nice. Alright. Use a brace. Put our pot right on top. Line it up with the spout. Push straight down and rock it back and forth. You get a nice stand.
Williams and Jess, good technique. Thanks for explaining it.
Hey. Let's go. Thank you. Alright, got another nice bowl here, so it feels good too. I think stamp out a little bit. Nice. Alright, center them up. Same deal. You want to find the middle here. Start cutting out our foot. Lots of extra clay with bowls. Going crazy over here. Get our undercut. Is it all the way by you already? Smooth it out. That's good. Perfect. Just get our stamp on here. Our brace. Perfect.
Alright, we'll do one more.
Alright. I guess we have one more bowl right here. It's a big bowl. This is our 6-inch bowl. Nice and round. Alright, nice. Straight down, same thing. I'm gonna create that raised foot. So all this clay has gotta go.
I suggest if you make a mistake, is there a way to adjust or correct without destroying the bowl?
Depends on what kind of mistake. And it depends on how dry your piece is. Sometimes you can score and slip some stuff back together. Like if I were to right now just like take like a big old gash out of this, you could score and slip and fill that in with a little bit of clay, and you'd never know that happened. If the rim of the piece like cracks, that might be a little different. You could try to score and slip it back together, but that might show as it shrinks. But anything's worth a try.
Either way, when they're at this stage, they can always be recycled.
Very true, yeah. That's a great point. Yeah, at this stage, regardless, you could break it down, put it into water, and then make a new pot, make new clay again. I mean, there are a couple bowls that I've totally just trimmed straight through before. That's pretty much irreversible. Once you trim through the bottom of a pot, people say, okay, now you got a planter, right? But I mean, you could try. Score and slip a slab right back on. Alright. Looks good. Smooth it out. Make sure that edge is nice and smooth, and oh, it feels very good. Let's go ahead and get, there it is, our stamp on the bottom. Right in the middle. Straight down. Forward and back. Done deal. You ready? It's time.
Yeah, we gotta do some other stuff.
Okay, I do. Gotta pack up some stuff, guys. Alright.
Started a couple hours late today. We were hoping we'd get the computer all set up. It took a little longer. And we still gotta plug some wires in, and we gotta organize the wires and everything, so it's not just a spider web
Yeah, and
of
then
wires and everything.
yeah, there's a lot to do actually.
But Thursday, if all goes according to plan, we will have all of the stuff ready for the full stream, and we'll be live at 1 on Thursday. Whether no, I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, we'll be live at 1.
We'll be live at 1, and it'll be
Yeah.
the full stream, and maybe even double bingo and power hour.
Whoa, that would be rad, huh? Double bingo and power hour. That's sick.
It'll be
Let's
the
do it.
first full episode, first full stream from the new place, and that's pretty much gonna do it. We got to do some other stuff here, but shout out to you guys.
Yes,
Shout out to you, Ashley, all the people that were here in the stream.
we love you guys.
Have a great rest of your Tuesday out there. Taco Bell Tuesday drop in 11 minutes for you, Taco Bell enthusiasts.
That's funny.
And have a great Wednesday. We'll be back on Thursday, so take care. Shout out to you, Gail, everyone who's on the stream. Mike.
Thank you guys for all of the suggestions, for all the questions that we asked with washer dryers,
We still got some.
compost. Wait, what do we have?
We still got some research to do, but
Yeah.
thank you for the input. Power Meower, Catkin, Mike, Gail, Ashley, Nitro.
Yes. Oh yeah, big shout out to Power Meower and who for the jewels?
Daryl or
Darrell,
Darrell.
yeah, that's right.
Shout out
Darrell.
to Darrell.
Thank you both for
Of
jewels.
course,
sisters.
Bonsai, and all the awesome people.
Yes.
Leah,
oh my gosh.
Passerby. And we will see you guys on Thursday. So have a great
Yes.
Wednesday, and love you guys. Appreciate you being here with us today.
Seriously. You gonna show 'em around?
Not really, but we've still got some working to do. All right, we'll see.